Good morning, everyone. Hey, we're going to introduce you to Fusion 360. We've been using Inventor in class, and with the distance learning, remote learning, whatever you want to call it, we're going to set this up. I have it on good authority that it works on a Chromebook. I'm making these videos on my PC, so I'm going to go up and test it on my kids' Chromebook as soon as I get a chance when they're not doing their homework. So let's take a minute and let you guys and girls see what's going on here. Honestly, look around. This is our drawing space out here. It's pitched. It's like an isometric drawing right off the bat. You look over here in the top right-hand corner, you should be able to see your navigation cube. So front, top, right side view is already here. If I want to spin everything around, I can literally click on it, just like I can in Inventor, and spin it right around, and it changes my aspect. My navigation tree is not a separate piece. It's right over top of the screen on this one. So as I'm laying things out and working in my document, it's working here. Now, across the top, we have our ribbon bar. Our ribbon bar is definitely different than we've done in the past. You've got your solids, you've got surfaces, you've got sheet metal, and you've got tools. You've also got to note that this pull down right here changes how we're working. We can do design, we can do generative design, we can do renderings, which I understand this does pretty good renderings. I haven't played with it yet. We can do animations of how things come together, be taken apart, move, etc. We can do simulations just like we can in Inventor. There's also manufacture. It literally will lay out the tool paths for like a CNC machine to cut this. And then it'll actually supposedly produce drawings from a design or from an animation. So as we're working our way through this, to a certain extent, this is very new to me, but we're going to test it out. We're going to figure out how it works. So right now, I'm going to just basically show you how to make an extrusion. I'm going to show you how to make the base plate for the wheel that we've all done 15 times so far. So I'm going to push my mouse wheel down. Actually, I'm going to push my mouse wheel down and pan. So I'm just panning over. I'm going to work in this. This is the first quadrant. If we're looking at this thing, if I turn it, actually, let's turn it top side to me. Actually, this is the first quadrant. So I'm going to move this. So my first quadrant's here. There's my origin point right there. Okay. So I'm going to move that, and I'm going to draw in a box. So I'm just going to go start a sketch, and I'm going to try to draw. So see if this works. There we go. So I picked a plane apparently, and I pick a box here and I drag it up. Now this is doing it in millimeters. So what I've got to do is some math real quick. So it assigned that out. Can I put a dimension on here to control it? I don't know. Let's find out the hard way. Oh, that's doing a freehand sketch. So this line, ooh, this is new. I want to know how to specify its size here. Sketches. There's my sketch right there, sketch 1. Can I do anything with it? Ooh, I want to put a dimension on this control. There's the dimension. So that's 100 millimeters. Well, this needs to be 3.5 inches across, okay? So if I'm looking at this and I go 3.5 and I multiply that by 25.4, that's going to tell me how many millimeters I've got. So that should be 88.9 millimeters. So I'm going to go 88.9. Okay, shrunk it. So if I go 5.5 inches times 25.4, that tells me how many millimeters right to left. So if I put a dimension on this side right here, that should be 139.7 millimeters. Okay. Now, I don't know how to put a fillet on the corner. I'm looking for it. Create. Good question, huh? Okay. Oh, there's a fillet right there. So I want to fillet between this and this, but I want to specify it. Okay, so that's supposed to be a 1/2 inch. So that's supposed to be 0.5 times 25.4. That's 12.7 millimeters. 12.7. Okay, will it do the same thing over here? Oh, gotta go back to the fillet tool apparently. Again, 12.7. Back to the fillet tool. 12.7. Back to the fillet tool. There he is. Now I'm going to finish this sketch. I probably ought to put the holes in it when I'm thinking about it, honestly. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to snap to that point right there with the circle tool. I'm going to drag that out. Well, that is a 0.375 hole. That is 9.525 millimeters. So I'm going to literally type in 9.525 right there, and I'm going to do the same thing 3 more times. Snap that origin, 9.525. Yes, that guy, snap the origin, 9.525. Okay, one more time. Snap, 9.525. Okay, there he is. So I hit the finish sketch here. I've got him. Now I'm going to turn this so it's isometric again to us. I need to stretch him. So I'm going to use the press pull. Okay, select. There it is. Got it. Now, that is supposed to be 0.625 inches across total times 25.4. That means it's 15.875 millimeters. So I'm going to type in 15.875. Hey, it looks like I have generated a block. Sweet. So there's my first piece of my support. Now, the only thing I have to do is make a cut on it. I don't know how to do that right now. Let's figure it out. So if I go select this surface and I'm tell it to sketch on it. Where's my sketch? Create, sketch. Ha! So rectangle tool, bring it across like this. Now let's see if I can put a dimension on there. This could be entertainment. So from this edge to this edge should be, pull that up, that should be, depends on which side of this I'm working on. Let's go 1.5 on this one. So if we go 1.5 times 25.4, that's going to give me 38.1. So I'm going to go ahead and do 38.1 there. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I wonder if I can do them both in one go. We're going to find out the hard way. So I'm going to put another one right here, put a dimension from this edge here to that edge here. Okay, and that's 38.1. I'm going to finish the sketch. Okay, I think it's thinking about it. There it goes. All right, now I want to do a, well, this could be entertainment. Okay, let's try the press pull of this shape, this shape, this shape, and that shape. And it's going to go 1/8 of an inch, so that's 0.125 times 25.4. That gives me 3.175. I want to go with, well, I want to do a cut. It doesn't like me. Nope, I don't want to do that. Cancel, cancel. Well, let's try that again. It will work. I just got to figure out how to make it work. So I want to take this shape and this shape, and I want to do a cut. And that was 3.175. Aha! Minus 3.175. Not intersect, cut. Whew. Got it. That's it. Takes a minute to get used to the new interface, but hey, it does the same things. We know the right terms. So if I click on this surface and I select that surface, I want to create a sketch there. Where's my sketch tool? There's my sketch. All right, and I put a rectangle just like this through it. And I take my 1.75 times 25.4. That tells me at 44.45 inches over. So I go from here to there, pull that up. I should be at 44.45 there. And if I go from this edge here to that edge there, 44.45 here, enter, finish that sketch, take and say, okay, push pull, weld this shape, and I'm going to tell it to go as a cut, and I'm going to tell it to go that 3.175, and I'm going to tell that to be a negative, because that's how we figured it out last time. We tell it to be a negative, and add that and that to it for profiles. So make sure we cut everything and then hit the OK right here. There it is. I've just created the base plate. Hey, it's really pretty straightforward and easy. Anything we can design, we can come up with. So good luck and have some fun. Bye.